Welcome back or welcome. Today we are going to be resetting my house after the holidays with New Year's and Christmas. My house was absolutely a mess. This was taken over a few days, so we are starting out in my living room. Before Christmas, I went through some toys and donated some that we haven't been using and stored some in the basement. Well, after Christmas, as you can imagine, we had gotten some new toys. So what I wanted to do in this video was to organize the toys that we've gotten and make sure that each of them had a place so it was easier for me to put away. And of course, with new toys comes, big messes, but that's okay. And, we just roll with it. So in this video, you will see a lot of outfit changes. Like I said, this had taken me a while. Some of this was right after Christmas. There was some footage that happened right before Christmas. We have just been so busy. I really wanted to get this video out much sooner, but it just has not happened. You might be able to tell I am about 6 months pregnant, and it can get very painful for me to, bend over and, doing things like this. So I do have to take lots of breaks and really listen to my body. So I did that. And so this did take quite a few days, but that's fine. So in this corner is where we had our Christmas tree, and we took it down the Saturday after Christmas because I really wanted to get his toys organized and put away. And it just becomes overwhelming when there's too much and you don't know where to put it. So this is like his main play area. We don't have a playroom. We use the corner in our living room here, and he has a few toys in his room. We don't like to keep a whole lot out at once just because it can become overwhelming. I've talked about this many times before. If you've been watching my videos, I do toy rotation. I've done a few videos on toy rotation that I can link down below, but we just don't like having a whole lot out at once. It might look like a lot. We did want to keep most of the new stuff out because, he wants to play with it. It's his new toys. So I wanted to make sure that I put it in a way that it wasn't too overwhelming, and I think it works well here. If you don't mind toys in your living room, we definitely don't. Like I said, we don't have a playroom, so not many other places we can put it, but it works out here. So what I'm doing here is I'm just making sure everything has its place, and then I'm going to vacuum. My son loves when we vacuum, so he definitely looks forward to it. He was also a huge help on this day. So I'm going to vacuum the living room, and then we will move on to the dining room area. So I actually had a pretty funny story to tell while I'm vacuuming this little couch here. So this vacuum I've had since summer of 2023, so about a year and a half, and it's the Shark Stratos corded vacuum, and I really like it because it is corded, so it has a lot more suction. I used to have a Shark, I think it's the Rocket cordless. We lived in a much smaller house before this one, and so that worked fine for that, and we didn't have any carpeting. But we wanted something a little bit bigger, and since we had some bigger area rugs, I wanted something with a little bit more suction power. So I had gotten this one, and I really like it. However, this was all on me. I was not cleaning out the filters often enough, and so what was happening was the filter that goes in front of the motor was getting clogged, and I didn't realize I was cleaning the filters that were above like the canister for the dirt. So I was cleaning those out and washing those out, but I forgot about that one. And recently I just felt like my vacuum, the suction was bad, and it had a really weird smell to it, almost like a burnt plastic smell. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to replace that filter. I had realized that where you get to it was in a different spot from the other filters. So anyways, read your manuals and definitely do maintenance on your vacuums to keep them going for as long as possible. But moral of the story is I got brand new filters for the whole vacuum, and so the suction works really, really well now. However, we had gotten a new rug in the living room, and it's a washable rug, so it's very thin, and so I can't actually use that vacuum on this rug because we don't have a mat under it. So maybe that's what I need to do. But it sucks up the rug. It's so powerful, and that's on the lowest setting, so like on the hardwood setting. So I'm gonna have to go and use my other Shark vacuum that's downstairs and see if that works on this rug. However, I think I might need to get like a sticky mat for under it to see if that helps. But anyways, thought that was pretty interesting. You change the filters and the suction on your vacuum is like amazing. So moral of the story is just make sure you're maintaining your vacuums, because yeah, that kind of stuff is not covered under the warranty for them. But anyways, I really do like it, and it works well now. So we're moving on to our bedroom. We just needed to switch out the sheets, and it was extremely dusty, as you can see from the clip before this. It gets so dusty in here. I know I talked about this before. Our dog sleeps in here, and you can see her bed. She does not sleep on the bed, but I swear that's the reason why it's so dusty in here. I don't know, but I needed to give everything a good wipe down. It also, we have like the dark colored wood, so that just really shows the dust. But yeah, so we needed to do a good dusting and vacuuming in here to make me feel better sleeping in here. But you'll have to let me know. So I hope everyone had a great holiday, a great Christmas, a new year. I hope everything went so well. We had a really good time. We hosted a Christmas Eve party at our house, so this was actually a little bit before that. I was just kind of getting ready for it, but we had a lot of fun. It was just a lot. Like, there was just so much going on. We got really busy, and now I'm sure a lot of you are aware that we had a snowstorm come through. I think most of the, middle to northeastern United States had a really bad snowstorm, and it dropped about 10 to 12 inches of snow. We live not in the mountains, but we live on right below the mountains, so we do tend to get some snow, but of course the mountains got almost 2 feet of snow. So we're thankful that we only got about 10 to 12 inches, but it snowed, I think, the last week every single day except for maybe one day, and it's been very, very cold. So we still have about 10 inches of snow on the ground. So that's been interesting. Can't really go a lot of places. Nor do I really want to go to a lot of places. I don't know. But yeah, it's been interesting, to say the least. The weather has just been crazy. And yeah, so it was 2025. Now we just have a bunch of snow on the ground. So we've been dealing with that and just being almost in my third trimester, dealing with that as well. I'm hoping to get more videos out regularly, at least once a week. I'm doing what I can. I definitely am trying. It's just I have to really listen to my body and just take breaks as often as possible. This time around, the second trimester and the beginning of the third has just really been kicking my butt. So we shall see how it goes. But we are gonna do some laundry. I sped this up, I think, I don't know, 10 times, 14 times, I'm not sure. I wish I could do laundry this fast. Yeah, I definitely did not go this fast, but I wanted to get some laundry done. I am so bad about leaving folded laundry in baskets. You'll have to let me know if you're the same. This was right before Christmas, and I was like, I need to get this laundry done and put away, but yeah, I wish I could do it this fast. So I wanted to introduce myself to anyone who might be new. So my name is Abby, and on this channel, I do a lot of cleaning, organizing, and decluttering. I really enjoy decluttering and organizing. However, cleaning has been a little bit of a struggle recently, but I do like the way a clean house makes me feel, and I really love to be in a clean house. So I try to keep up with it as much as possible. I am a stay-at-home mom to a toddler and a soon-to-be newborn little boy. So I really do have my hands full at the moment, but we're just trying to live day by day and learning as we go, because, you know, every day is new. So I started this channel a little over a year ago now, I believe, maybe even 2 now. And it has been really great for me to kind of show you what a realistic, you know, stay-at-home mom, you know, cleaning and organizing schedule might be like. I try to keep it as real as possible. I show you what it's like in my house, the real life. You know, that's the way it is, and I'd like to show it and, you know, make you feel like you're not alone, for sure, because, you know, you see some channels that we have these beautiful houses and they're cleaning, which is amazing, and I'm so happy for them, but that's not realistic for, you know, maybe the majority of the people that are watching. So I've been watching cleaning videos for years, and I always really enjoyed them. They've always given me motivation, so I wanted to do that for others, because I was like, you know what, I really think that I could motivate others as well without, you know, making them feel bad about what their house looks like. We live in a more realistic situation, so, you know, that's what I want to do. So moving on here, in the last place that we are going to be cleaning is my son's room. Now, this was more recent, and you'll have to excuse the belly band, but it's necessary because some days I need it, and my doctor recommended it, so we are gonna wear it. I probably should have put it under my shirt, but you know what? It feels better over my shirt. I don't know. So anyways, I got this. I will link this down below. It is a beanbag chair that's empty. I just got the cover. I got it off of Amazon, and it's to put stuffed animals in, because my son really loves stuffed animals, and he had, of course, gotten some new ones for Christmas. But we already have so many, but I'm like, how am I going to store them? There's a lot of different ways to do it, but they were taking up 2 cube spaces, and I'm like, I feel like there's better ways. So I know that there's those hammocks out there. Those are cute, but my son is just not old enough for those yet. So I saw this and was like, this is a great idea. You could rotate them out, and it's someplace for him to sit. So I really, really like it. It was really good quality. Like I said, I will link it down below. It was moderately inexpensive, so definitely worth it. But we are just going to be tidying up his room. There is a little bit more toys in here than I'd like, but it was one of those days where I'm like, I'm just gonna tidy it up. It's nothing crazy. I did keep a few stuffed animals out that he got new for Christmas, a couple of his little bluey characters, and so I put those up on the shelf. And so yeah, I just really wanted to get this place tidy. There's something about when the room is just cluttered. I'm like, I know I can't sleep well in a room like that, so I feel like he can't either. So definitely wanted to make it a nice space. He and his dad were not home during this time. They were out sled riding, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to take this time and make it all nice so that when they get back, he has a nice clean room. But in this corner, I had these blankets, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to use this container that the stuffed animals used to be in and put these extra blankets in. They're more of like a hand-me-down, like delicate blankets that I didn't want out all the time. So they went up in his closet, and then now I'm going to give the room a good vacuum. This was after I had changed my filters in the vacuum, so it was working very well. So we're going to give this room a good vacuum, and then we're going to tidy up that corner.
As you drive, do you know I'm looking?
So now that we are towards the end of this video, I wanted to say thank you so much for clicking on this video today and watching it. If you watched it towards the whole way through, I so much appreciate that. Oh my gosh, that helps me so much. But if you haven't already, I hope you do subscribe. And if you really did enjoy this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. Like I said, hopefully we'll be putting out new videos every week, but we'll see how that goes. But I do really appreciate you clicking on this video today and watching it with me. It is so helpful for me and trying to grow this channel. I would love to reach 1,000 subscribers this year. That is my big goal. So I hope you enjoyed it and help me reach that goal if you haven't subscribed already. But we are going to be finishing up here in my toddler's room, and I will show you the before and after. But I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.